Hi, so I am here with Rebecca, the homeowner for this beautiful home, and we're just going to talk to her a little bit about her design inspiration because she actually did not have a designer on this project and she chose everything herself, and I'm just blown away with your design abilities. So I want to talk to you about kind of your inspiration, like what made you think of all of the fixtures and all the things that you picked for the job.
Well, the home was built in 1929, so I really wanted to bring in the age and the history of the home, the era that it was designed and built in for the original family, to use a little bit more usable space than what was here before.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, if you look around, you can kind of see some of the beautiful golds that were used and the really nice countertops. She just went above and beyond. So really happy with the end result. Can you tell us a little bit about the home? Because this is a really cool historic home in Orlando.
Yeah, we're in one of the older suburbs of Orlando, just outside of downtown. We love the area, so we really wanted to move here. This house came up for sale. We decided to jump on it immediately. It did need some work. We decided to personalize and customize the home a little bit more than it was already.
That's great, yeah. And what kind of inspired you to do this renovation and this addition? Did you need more room, or what was the kind of kickoff for that?
Definitely more storage. Historic homes do not have any cabinet space, any storage. Also just a more usable space. There was only one bathroom in the home. It was upstairs. We wanted to have something downstairs for our guests that was a little bit more accessible for them.
Yeah, that's awesome. And why did you choose Stalder Construction?
I had heard great things. Great reputation, and kind of the eye for design and quality that I was looking for.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we're really happy with the end product, and I'm sure you'll see when you see the rest of the space, you'll see how awesome the use of space was, and that's thanks to our architect and also Rebecca's design eye. So we actually took two rooms that previously were not super usable, and now we've made them very usable. You can see that Rebecca's a huge collector of whiskey and bourbon.
Bourbon, whiskey, tequila, love it all.
Yes, and it's very impressive. So we centered this room around that, and then the bathroom actually doubles as a laundry room as well. So you'll see that over there we've got some smaller space that we were able to actually build in some storage and have a laundry room in the same room as the guest bath. So enjoy that. This is where we really maximize the use of space. So this is a smaller room, but we were actually able to make it both a powder bathroom, additional storage, and a laundry room. So if you come inside, you can see that when guests are here, we made the decorative doors custom to this renovation to hide the laundry room area. So as a guest, you can come in and see that, oh, this is a beautiful powder room, how nice. But there's storage behind these built-in millwork cabinets, but there's also a laundry area over here. So this is a great use of space. We have some extra cabinets above for additional storage. We've got a hang drying rack here, and it's all hidden behind these beautiful doors that Rebecca specialty designed for her project. So she actually sent us some inspiration photos, and we went back and forth about how to make these and how to do the caning the way that she wanted to. And I think the end result is absolutely stunning. She has really such a great eye for what she wanted and what she wanted the end product to look like. And as we were designing, we actually looked at these doors next to the laundry room, and we wanted to make sure that all the lines lined up. So you'll see the top molding on the laundry room actually lines up with the top molding for these cabinets too. So it kind of has that consistent line throughout the millwork, which is really nice to your eye. It just makes it feel like it was meant to be that way. In addition, you'll see that the shapes that we have on these millwork cabinets are also the same shapes that we have on these doors, and the bottom doors line up together. So again, you're creating those consistent lines that make you just feel better. It's kind of like a feeling, and we try to make that a rule throughout all of our projects is looking for those little details that make a difference that maybe you can't put your finger on, but when you walk into a room, when the things line up, it makes you feel better about it. So one of the things that we really went over and over again as a team are these bifold doors. So you'll notice here that the toilet is really close to the bifold door. This is a smaller space, so we didn't have a ton of room to work with. But one of the things that we really paid attention to was when this door is opened, is it gonna hit the toilet? And you'll see here, it doesn't hit the toilet, we missed that. But also, is this functional? does that open when you're trying to do your laundry? And fortunately it does, because we did a lot of thinking on that before we got everything solidified and ordered. So that's one of the things with small spaces, is that you really have to think through all of this. On the other side, you also have this going on. So we wanted to make sure that when this door was open, it wasn't gonna hit any of these cabinets. And then same for this. We wanna make sure that when this is open, you have full function of this workspace and these pull-out drawers without running into this door. And you can see it's really close, but we got it. So that was lots of coordination, and I have to applaud the team for working with me through all that. All right, so another really fun gadget that we put into this tiny space to make it way more functional is under here. So we've got these cabinet doors. Again, we had to coordinate closely with pulling everything out, but we have this hidden ironing board. So how cool is this? You open it up, you twist it around, and then you actually have a built-in ironing board in your laundry room / bathroom. Behind me here, you'll see some of the details that we used for the sink. So kind of the bathroom was inspired by this beautiful pedestal sink. I mean, how stunning is that? Like, look at this brushed gold, so nice. So what we did is we actually picked the hardware and the lights around this sink. And the brushed gold is also mimicked in the light sconces and in the plumbing fixtures. So under the sink, we actually did the same gold, and that is like a nice finishing touch. So when you walk into the room, even though you can see the plumbing under the sink, it's beautiful and it looks like it's all been thought of start to finish. This room is really special and just high design everywhere you look. In addition to the standard plumbing fixtures and electrical fixtures, we also went all out for the door hardware. So you'll see here we did this beautiful crystal doorknob, which again kind of goes back to the age of the house. A lot of crystal doorknobs in 1920s, 1930s homes. In the light fixtures, we did these beautiful Buster and Punch light fixtures. How cool is that? Like, it just makes me want to like touch the light fixtures. I love them so much. And if you look closely here, it's got this really nice knurling on the side. So again, kind of everything is thought of, everything is specialty designed to a T, and all around that kind of Art Deco 1920s, 1930s vibe of the house. So even though we have this beautiful design and upgraded fixtures, it still looks like it could have been here hundreds of years ago. So let's go to the outside and we can talk about some of the construction details that we worked on out there. So here we are outside at the project over in the Ivanhoe area in Orlando. And this kind of gives you a good feel for how we started the project and what we were thinking about as we were going through and doing this addition. So you can see where the old house stopped and the new house began, and we actually ended up doing new hardy board siding on the part of the house where it met up with the addition, so that you can't really see that line super well from the side. And this area right here is what we added to the house. So we did a foundation, we did a stem wall foundation to match with the rest of the house, and then we did siding to also match with the rest of the house. And we kind of kept true to the original state of the house. Of course, upgrading materials, doing the hardy board for a long-lasting siding for the homeowner, where they don't have to worry about rain or constant upkeep or having to replace the siding down the line. The hardy board is a really great material. We love using it in Florida. Super durable and great for the exterior wet environment that we have here. We actually also use the same material up on the deck. We are currently waiting on our railing, but right now the decking is on and that's the only piece that's missing for that. We painted everything the same color white as the rest of the house, so it ties in really nicely. And then we use these windows, and you'll be able to see the detailing inside a little bit better, but they're actually casement windows, which is really special and really unique to the time period that the house was built. So in the 1920s, you saw a lot of casement windows, and really everything throughout the design, the planning, everything was thought about in terms of the original time of the house being built, so that we could kind of create that consistency from old to new. You'll notice that the floors in the bar area are a herringbone pattern, something that was really common back in the 1920s. And it ties into the rest of the wood floor, but it kind of creates something that's a little different and more fun. This is a complete package.